Hey, hey, welcome back.
Hola, hola. I know it's been a while, but we're back. We haven't forgotten.
I know you missed us. We've been living life. I know we've both been on vacation.
Catching flights.
It had some really fun time.
Can you tell? You know, I look a little tan.
I'm a little bronzed myself, a little darker than what I usually am.
You look more white because she's sitting next to me.
And there's a bright light hitting us, okay? I'm peeling all over my chest, my shoulders peeling.
Hey, I even got sunburnt. I got sunburnt, but only on my back.
Really sunburnt. I was in Vegas, and then from Vegas, I was in Vegas for 3 days, and then I went to California after that. But in Vegas, it was super hot. Luckily, there's no humidity there, or else I think I would have died.
Yes.
But one day at the pool did it for me, or for all of us in my group. We all got really sunburnt. My legs got sunburnt. Everything was red. Just to be outside, it hurt. Oh my God. But you know what? I do it all over again.
Yeah, we went. I went to Orlando. So my nephew, my great nephew, he's on a volleyball AAU team. So they had nationals down in Orlando. So we went down there.
I love Orlando.
But people be like, "Oh, your vacation?" No, that was not a vacation. That was a trip. Because I was still getting up at 6:30, 7 in the morning.
I thought she was on vacation.
We were still
living it up.
I was still going to sports. I was still making sure people had to eat, you know, whatever. Like,
oh my gosh, so you had a lot of responsibility.
I still was doing stuff.
Right.
That's still parenting. So that's a trip.
Okay, so I didn't have no parenting on my trip.
When I get up and have a shot of tequila and don't have to worry about nobody but myself, that's the definition of a vacation. Okay.
And I sure was on a vacation this time around.
That's true.
It was so fun. I gambled a little bit, but I love Vegas. I've gone to Vegas multiple times. I don't think I'll ever get tired of going to Vegas.
I have a girlfriend that just moved down there.
I have a friend that lives there. She moved there.
She was at my birthday party
8-9 years ago now. I remember we helped her move over there. She's been there ever since. She likes it.
Hot.
It's very hot.
Don't get me wrong, Chicago, it's been hot. It's been hot out here, but it's like extra hot.
Mm-hmm. We stayed at the Luxor. That was my first time staying there.
I stayed there the last time I went.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was really nice. I liked it too.
I went to Excalibur for a little bit to check it out. I wasn't a fan, honestly. It was all right.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would stay there myself.
Yeah, for something that I had to pay for, Luxor was cool. I mean, I went and stayed at the Venetian.
I've been to the Venetian, but only to drink and gamble.
No, we stayed there.
Okay.
And that's like a maze. I don't know how the hell I found my room. Because you got to jump in one elevator to go to the next elevator to go whatever.
It's nice.
It's nice. It's not. And the only reason we went was because it was right after COVID.
Okay.
Like was already done, and they
was it like special at that time?
Yes, because they had a special on healthcare, or like what do you call those people? Like
you get a discount for being a healthcare worker?
Yeah.
Okay.
At during COVID.
Okay.
So like if you bought one night, they gave you one night for free.
No way. That's a good.
So we went down there. It was a great time, but man, you gotta be careful with who you go to Vegas with, because these motherfuckers did not sleep. I was like, they're like, no food, only drugs. I'm like, you see my size? Do I look like I missed a meal?
It's like they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yes, so true.
Honey.
I got minimal to no sleep in Vegas. I kid you not. I barely got any sleep on my flight there. I think I slept an hour. But prior to that, while I was getting ready, I worked late that night. So I still had to come home and pack. I didn't sleep. I stayed up all night until I had to go to the airport.
Oof.
It was vicious. I took naps when I could. But let me tell you, I don't regret a thing.
I mean, that's what Vegas. That's any vacation, though. You know, I mean, I did some stuff when I went down there. You know, this guy always find himself into some stuff
all the time.
Not all the time. Calm down.
Most of the time.
No, so this wasn't. It's the situation. I wouldn't even say situation. This came out the blue.
Okay.
Like out of the blue. Like, so we haven't been on since May. You know what? Before we even get into all of that, because that's a little story time. Hold on. Let's get into these drinks first. Let's do bottoms up right now.
So this is what we're trying today.
We're trying this today. So I was at Aldi. Yes, Aldi. And I seen these frozen little packets. and they are 6% alcohol. They were $1.89 each.
Not bad.
No, not at all. And so I was just like, you know
We
what?
got pina colada
And tropical hurricane.
These sound good, honestly.
So I figured let's try
It
it.
says freeze and squeeze, and that's what we
Because
did.
before I get into this story, honey, I need a drink. All right.
This is the tropical,
The tropical one.
the pina colada.
Let's
Cheers.
try. Salud.
Mm.
This tastes like this is good
Let me
actually.
try that one.
That one's good. That one tastes remind me of like a little high C. That's what that reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
Like high C.
You know what this reminds me of? Also, a bully. Those icicle things.
Oh yeah. That's what that reminds me of.
This is what it definitely reminds me of.
This ain't bad either. I would add more tequila to this.
I think we should add this into the mix.
So that is, read it.
It's called On the Rocks Premium Cocktails. Premium Cocktails. This is a jalapeno pineapple margarita. And it's crafted with Tres Generaciones. This is what it is. They have other flavors. I think they have like Paloma. They have other martini ones. But this one's my favorite. So I always try to keep this one on hand.
I think we should put a shot in.
And I get it from Binny's.
The extra. Yeah, I was surprised when I was at the store, looking
And
and
important.
when I seen those things, I'm like,
We're not shy here.
I don't know. Pour yourself something up, because when I tell you the story, you're gonna be like, what?
No. All right.
You got a mixer?
Yeah.
A mixer, upper. So now that we poured the drinks, now I can tell you, because we haven't been on here again since May. I'm not gonna go through the whole full, like this ain't TikTok. I ain't gonna give you the whole story time. We're gonna need like 4 episodes. But just to generalize it, so at that time back in May, I was dating this one dude, right?
Right.
And it was just only we was maybe 2 months in, 2.5 months in or something. Well, he, when you're dating, the first few times the person shows you their like best, what would you call it? The best representative of themselves.
Correct.
So who they are will eventually
Come out.
at
the
some
beginning,
point.
that's not
Right. They're always just
usually
trying to tell you like, oh, listen,
Right.
this is who I am.
like I can be this, whatever.
Right. So anyway, come in those 2.5 months that I was getting to know him, his colors were coming out, coming to find out he was selfish and about himself. And man, when I tell you this one, he complained about everything. Like he said, I complain. You've been complaining about. I go, that's me communicating.
Right.
Like saying, like, this is how you're making me feel.
Right.
So that's not me complaining. That's me telling you, like, hey, yo.
I feel like that's people deflecting, like not trying to address the issue. You know what I mean?
For sure. So I
hate that.
I can tell, like, and some other things went down anyway. It turned out like he ended up blocking me.
Crazy.
So then I told my mom this, like, what had happened. And she was like, another one? My mama ain't got no, like, she was just like, another one? I'm like, what do you mean another one? She was like, the other one blocked you too. I was like,
she is not the problem.
I am not the problem.
Men are very sensitive these days.
So, but it's also like, I'm very in your face, like not in your face in a bad way, but like, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. So
I think she's very blunt and truthful. And I don't think a lot of people can handle that. If you know what I mean?
So if you're making me feel shitty, I'm going to be like, hey, yo, I don't like that shit.
Right.
And if you're making me feel nice, though, I'd be like, I like that shit. You know? So I'm going to give it to you either way. So it's on you.
Right.
Because you can get the nice, sweet Jessica all day.
It's all about how you handle the situation.
And how you handle me. I am the situation.
Exactly.
So then, okay, so now that was like that, whatever the holiday was at the end of
what, May?
May. So Memorial Day. So that happened like the day after Memorial Day. He ended up blocking me and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Good. And on top of that, a bitch been going to church. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it.
I told her when she got here, I'm like, kudos to you because I'm not a church goer.
And I wouldn't put myself like, I don't, I'm more spiritual
Mhm.
than religious, right?
I would say that.
So
myself.
I would say that about me. And I'm not like, if you want to go to church, cool. If you don't go to church, I don't look at you no different.
Right.
Like whatever your relationship with the big man upstairs is, that's your relationship.
Right.
I'm also not one to like to put people in boxes of
Mhm.
like, this is your religion, you Catholic, Lutheran, Baptist, whatever.
Right.
But I met a pastor
Mhm.
who so happens to be a Baptist pastor.
Okay.
And he calms my crazy, did I say? Because after that Tuesday, that old boy blocked me, because of some history of me having to block an individual,
Mhm.
I know that even if you block somebody, you can leave a voice message.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So remember the chef that a few years
Yeah.
ago, and he started stalking me and going crazy, and I had to block him from everything. That motherfucker could still leave me a voice message. So I knew that even if you block somebody, you can leave a voice message.
I did not know that.
Yes. So I was gonna be petty and be like, you blocked me and you thought you had the last word. I'm gonna call and leave you a motherfucking message, and I'm gonna like leave you my thoughts and whatever. I ended up going to church that Sunday, and that was the first time I went.
What made you go to church first?
So clearly I need Jesus, because when I tell you the amount of people that invite me to their church, I'm like,
well, it worked.
So I had this one client,
Mhm.
and we were talking about religion, and she was just like, she went from a mega church to going to this church, and it's
Okay.
a small Baptist church in Elk Grove.
Okay.
And she was telling me that they had a new pastor, and that he was black.
Mhm.
And with my children being black, she's like, I think that would be like something that your family may be interested in getting to know him.
Could be beneficial.
Right. And so I was just like, and for some reason, when she invited me, again, I've gotten a lot of invitations, and not to like, but I'm always about what my gut tells me.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she invited me and I went home and thought about it, my gut was telling me I should go. And I proposed it to my children.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, cool.
No way.
They were open to it.
Okay.
And so we went. And when I tell you, you just meet some people.
Yeah.
That like, he could have been any other religion.
Right.
Just him as a person, right. I fucks with him. And he talked me out of the sermon.
So
might have been
clicked almost immediately.
Like when he spoke, I listened.
Right.
Not just like I listened with my ears, I listened with my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that like his sermon wasn't necessarily about like, don't be petty, right? But whatever his sermon was, when I walked out of there, I was like, as much as the petty part of me wanted to be like, fuck that dude, talk your shit, Jess, and let that motherfucker have it. You a bitch, you blind, whatever. I hope your dick don't work no more. Like I wanted to be petty. I was going like, this motherfucker blocked me and I wasn't even being mean.
Crazy.
So imagine if I would have been mean, I was, So when I left church that day,
okay,
because I was giving myself a few days to make sure I get all my words together, because that was going to be the last message I was going to say. When I left church and I got home, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to call him. I'm not even going to be petty, because you know what? No response
is a response. Yes, indeed.
And him blocking me and me calling him, like at the end of the day, me calling him would have served what purpose?
Nothing.
Just me being petty, because I don't want him back.
And I think he was just trying to get under her skin for whatever reason.
But but knowing like the history of him and his ex-wife, mm-hmm. and how she would act, mm-hmm. this was like him dealing with her. That was his trauma of dealing with her, and that's how he handles stuff. And honestly, I don't want a man that like if this is what you're gonna act like, mm-hmm. for that, like it was nothing. To me, it was nothing.
Right.
But other than a conversation.
Right.
So if you're gonna act like that, then I don't want to be around you
over something so small.
When some big shit happens.
Right.
You're not gonna be I'm not gonna, like, at the end of the day, when a woman is messing around with a man, she wants to feel safe.
Right.
and I don't feel safe around you
Right.
because now I think you just a bitch.
Mhm.
You know, like I'm gonna protect you instead of you protecting me.
Especially for leaving you so many messages.
Like,
even after the fact, after being blocked, you still want to take the time to call you.
So I wasn't gonna call him. No. He just blocked after a conversation because he said I hung up on him. I'm like, no. He's like, I was still talking. I'm like, no. You said you had to go to work. I said okay, bye, and I hung up. But he called me so quick, he called me trying to fight, and I'm like, I'm 47. I am nothing else 47 years old. I am not trying to argue with nobody else's child.
Right.
I'm not trying to argue with somebody's son. Like, I got other shit to worry about than to argue with a grown man about something that's not really very, like, it was important in regards to communication, but it wasn't important to get to that. Like, but it wasn't anything problematic. No, to me, it was just like being accountable for your action. Right. You didn't want to be accountable. You wanted to deflect. You wanted to be like, And I think he just so stupid because I honestly, because I'm all about a vibe. My spirits will tell me, like, I can understand your energy. Right. His energy for the last 2 weeks were kind of funky. And what a coincidence that his ex-wife had just gotten back into the picture. And I'm like, and now you want to tell me that your misbehavior is, oh, what are you talking about? I'm like, for the last 2 months that I've been getting to know you, like, men are routine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think as humans, we get up, go to the bathroom a certain time, we brush our teeth, we get ready, we go to work, we get a coffee, we da. Right. So now in the last 2 weeks that this woman came back and popped up and shit, now your routine is all different. Something smells a little fishy there. Right. So then his whole speech was like, if you want to break up because you've been complaining, you can like be friends. Offering the breakup, but not really doing it himself. And so when he stopped talking, I'm like, so you want to break up? He's just like, oh, that's what you got. I'm like, but that's what you're saying. Right. Like who brings that up as an option if you really want to be with that person? We can still remain friends. Like, okay. Clearly, I know what you want to do. He just felt stupid because that's what he wanted to do, but didn't have the balls to do it. Because he had just told me that your exes are so stupid to let a good woman like you go, and now look at how you're acting. And then to me, I'm like, I'm too old. I got my boundaries. I know how I want to be treated. And then if you're not gonna do it, or if I feel like you're steering away from it, right, I'm gonna give you the opportunity. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong and how you're making me feel. And if you don't take it from there, and a lot of people don't like that. Then so weird. But then that's what I'm saying. So like me going back to leaving him a message wouldn't have served no purpose to me because I didn't want him calling me back. Right. I don't want him back. Because then it would have just been like this back and forth thing or whatever. How does it taste with the jalapeno? Like jalapeno. I love it. It's not bad. I'm gonna try that one. I like it 10 times better with that. With this on the rocks mix. Oh yeah, that elevated that drink real quick. But yeah, so now Florida. I'm trying to give you a clip note. So Florida. So fast forward a month now. Now we in July. Let me backtrack. We in Florida was last month. No, we went July. We're in July. Oh yeah. Where you at? I think you went to Florida in June. No, we just went to Florida, July 4th. Right. Okay. July 4th to the 10th. So the first week, July 2nd. Now, in conversation with a friend of mine, he was talking about no dating apps and the girls and they're crazy and the. I'm like, it can't be as bad as the boy. It's bad all around, in my opinion. So being on some junk shit, right? We're all in conversation. Here I go. I'm on a dating app now, but I'm only looking at girls. Okay. Can we know which dating app? It was Facebook dating. Okay. But I only went when they say like you're looking for men or women or everyone, I just put women. Okay. I wanted to see what he was seeing. Okay. So I just I threw some pictures up there. My headline was like tacos, tequila, and a good vibe or some bullshit, right? So just a really generic, like I threw some, some nice very pictures. Generic bio. Right, just so I was being nosy. So then I seen but then as I'm looking, I'm like, wait, but if I'm a girl looking at girls,
They're gonna
Are
think,
they just looking at girls too? Like,
yeah.
I should have put like me being a man looking for girls. Because I'm trying to see on his perspective what he's looking at on a dating app
Okay, okay.
of these girls.
But
So-
now you're in the lesbian community.
Not with my LGBTQ community, right? So we're talking about that, and he had been deleted his Facebook dating.
Okay.
So they will create one. So we're all there, and I'm like, and you have women here, so like create your own little.
Right.
So then I put my phone down.
Okay.
And then we created him, and we talked the rest of the night. So then I forgot about it. And so what's that? No. Oh no, okay. Go back. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Sorry.
There we go.
Okay. And so then I forgot about it. Okay. So a week goes by, and I'm go on my Facebook, and I'm just like, oh, guess what? I still have this dating thing.
She has a message.
So then I'm like, I was gonna delete it.
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh, who liked me? Me being nosy.
She wanted in.
So, but of course it was like he's like stud.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm laughing at myself, right? So anyways, so I'm Xing out, but you know how there's like, I don't know if you've been on Facebook dating.
For a very short while.
Okay.
A long time ago.
So for Facebook dating, there is dating.
Yes.
And then there's a category for like friendships.
Right.
Of people just looking for friends, which
right.
To me, men and women, that's still like dating.
Yeah.
But there are some girls on there that I've seen like, hey, I'm new to the area.
They're genuinely looking.
Like, I'm just looking. Yeah. You want to go and have brunch.
Right.
You know, these are the things these are my hobbies. These are the things I'm interested in. If anybody has those same interests, you want to grab.
Right.
You know, I just understand. Yeah. So anyway, and when I tell you after the last dude, I was like, you know what? I'm done with boyfriends for now. This is a summer of, you know, shaking booty and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in the streets. I'm not in the streets, but I'm on the curb putting my foot out. So anyways, I'm going through the thing.
You're right.
And this man pop up.
On your only girl thing?
But he popped up in my friendship.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, you know, and don't get me wrong, there was other guys there, but I was like, nope, we have fun this summer. But when I tell you this man put up in my fucking little thing, and he was like friendship, and I was looking at his little pictures, and I was like,
you want to be friends?
I was like, who want to be your friend? I was like, ooh. So I was just like, oh, he's so handsome. So I was just like, this is not, you understand? They had a 5-minute conversation with me over his profile. Which by myself, like
ultimately, you convince yourself.
I convinced myself to like him back. So I did.
Interesting.
So then we talked.
Okay. Via the app.
Okay. Then we talked via the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Then we talked via FaceTime.
Okay.
He's a truck driver.
So he's gone a lot.
Yes.
But he's from the area?
Yeah. He's actually from the South. But his trucking,
the South
hub, like he's from Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So he got that little southern little twang, which I'm like,
I love a southern accent.
Now he may not be like a cowboy.
Okay.
But one of his pictures, he had a little cowboy hat on. So I was like, ooh, is this a sign?
I wouldn't mind a cowboy myself, honestly.
You know? So
I need to go back down to the South.
So, but you know, I've always heard like, give the time to somebody that is looking for your time. Because we go into these friends with benefits or whatever, and it's like, it's kind of like they go into like, well, I'm not doing nothing, so you want to hang out?
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a different vibe. Like, I ain't doing shit. What's up with you?
Right.
Not like,
Lovely
I want to purposely make you carve out time to see me.
Right.
There's a difference.
Big difference.
So in talking
there's
to this
intention there.
So when I tell you this man came out and he has intention, like, okay, so we're on the phone. It's Thursday.
Okay.
He's like, I'm gonna be in Illinois. He was in Pennsylvania, sis.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in Illinois this weekend, and I have this because he's out for like 2 or 3 times in the week.
Oh.
Then he comes back. He's like on a 48, 36 hour like downtime, and then he goes back on the road.
Short time.
So I'm like, okay,
trucker life.
Right. So then he was just like he was. I think he was in Illinois, but like Southern Illinois. Friday night. But I'm last minute, so I'm packing. I'm still trying on shit, packing the clothes, whatever. So I'm like, well, I'm leaving to Orlando Saturday, so we'll just have to just figure the shit out
Right.
when I get back and you get back, and we'll see. So he says it so nonchalantly, like, wouldn't it be funny if I was able to go down there in Florida to see you?
Imagine that.
And I said, shut up, whatever. So the weekend goes by, Monday comes by, Tuesday we're talking. We're talking every day, FaceTiming every day.
Damn, FaceTime every day.
FaceTime, like,
I haven't gotten one of those yet.
when I tell you, he smiled at me and I said, well, he's like, I got to load to Florida. And I said, he's like, that's God doing his work. Cause he's like, I didn't even tell my dispatch I wanted to go to Florida. He's like, I wanted to go to Florida, but so he was actually going through Orlando, about 4 hours south of Orlando.
Wow. What are the odds of that?
So this man drove 16 hours straight to make it to Orlando.
16 hours, huh?
Straight.
Damn.
To make it to he made it to Orlando Wednesday morning.
And he called you when he
got there? He kind of knew. So then he sent me he had his big old truck, right?
Right.
So he was just like, hey, it was a truck stop. So he's like, how far is this from you? I'm like, 20 minutes.
Holy shit.
And then he's like,
20
okay.
minutes.
He's like, I'm gonna be there. He's like, let me ask you, like, if I make it and I drive it, he's like, are you gonna be able to come and see me? Because I know you're with your family. I know you're out there doing whatever you're doing. And I was like, well, I mean, he's like, I'm like, I'm rambling. He's like, that didn't answer my question. My question is, if I make it down there, I was like,
right. I hate when people try to beat around the bush.
I was like, well, like, he's like, no, if I make it there, are you going to be able to come and see me?
Yes or no, Jess?
Right. And I was like,
yes or no.
And so I was like, yes, like, if you make it down, if you come here, if you were coming to Orlando,
right,
and you're going to be 20 minutes away, how could I not see you?
Right. That's true.
So I was like,
20 minutes.
I was like, yes. So I told him that Tuesday. I spoke to him that evening. He's like, he was driving. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I talked to him in the morning. He's like, I'm 45 minutes away. It's like 8:30 in the morning.
Holy shit.
So I'm like, okay, well, I still got to go do this volleyball.
Right.
You like take a nap.
Right.
And then I'll just see you, whatever. So I did that. No, this man did not take a nap. He went and got a haircut.
He's got to look good.
I know.
The girl in question.
But I was just like, I can't get motherfuckers out here to come to Elk Grove Village. This man went to fucking Orlando.
That's a long drive.
Bruh.
And I've taken multiple road trips to Orlando.
And granted that I know he was working and he was delivering, but like he didn't have to do all of it.
True.
So to me, like that effort was like
spot on. So that is effort.
I did meet up with him.
Huh.
Man, look, he scares me. Nice? He scares me a little bit.
What do you mean?
Like not in a bad way. Like he scares me in a good way.
Okay.
Because he speaks to my spirit. And I'm just like
this guy could actually be something good.
Yeah.
In your life.
Yeah. Like he's using words that I've used before of the kind of man that I'm looking for. And he like we haven't had that discussion.
Right.
But he's saying like this is the kind of man that I am. I'm like, I've said that before.
Show me.
Stop it. So yeah. So
how long did you guys spend together? Was it like a couple hours?
Yeah, just a couple of hours. Okay. Just a couple of hours. And like, man, I felt like I knew that man. Like, and like conversation, like I talk to everybody, right? But like
there was no like awkward silence.
No awkward silence.
Were you nervous at first?
At first, I mean, I was. I don't know. I was nervous and excited to go. Yeah. Like, damn. Like this man.
I think I would be too.
This man, I was like honored almost. Like this man drove on. Like he's making some sleeping sacrifices to come and just see me. Like,
right. That's big.
To me, that's big.
That's huge.
So, yeah, we hung out and then I felt like I'm like, dude, you look so tired. Like we went to go grab some food, whatever. Like he was eating and I was just like, you need to sleep. Like I can feel his heaviness of being tired. He's like, no, man, I had to come and see you. He's just like, you just, the way he was speaking to me, I was like, butter, baby. Like,
floating in the air.
My God. I was like, look, if I would have
like, are you sure you can't stay overnight?
Yeah. if I would have told him that I would probably go to him with his delivery. Because he was dropping out the next day, 4 hours, but I didn't want to do that to my family.
Right.
You know.
You went there with them, for them.
So I was just like, ooh. Now, if I would have went down there with my girlfriends on like bitches, I'm tomorrow. I'd have been back tomorrow.
A little road trip.
So yeah, no, but because I was with my kids,
right,
and I was with my family, like I was just like, I didn't want to do that.
Well, and you guys are still talking to this day.
Yeah. Very much
talking. Has been superb.
Every day, FaceTime every day almost. Like,
see, I've never in my entire dating life
yesterday.
Someone.
They got mad at me yesterday because we had Naz's birthday party. He didn't get mad, but we had Naz's birthday party at a park, and I got tipsy. And by the time I got home, man, when I tell you I was exhausted, I was tired, but I was tipsy. Then I was watching Nas open his little, gift cards and presents and stuff and whatever. And I was just like, and then, I fell asleep on the couch. Then I woke up and then I went downstairs and crashed out again. And I woke up again because then I woke up to all the lights on and then I crashed. And I remember he was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh shit, I fell asleep on the couch. I'm like, but I'm exhausted and whatever. So this morning he was just like, I FaceTimed him. He's like, well, it's not like you FaceTimed me that last night.
Oh.
And I was like, I was tired. He's like,
You want to FaceTime every day. That's not a bad thing. Hey, that's not a bad thing.
So, and part of all of that, though, I also had to because, you heard the word love bombing.
Yes.
Right? So, I
personally have never experienced it, but I feel like others, when they talk about it, I can point it out.
I have. The chef, he tried to do that, or but when I speak to him, it's like, it just feels so genuine. And it's not like just him having all the focus on me. He is letting me into his path, into who he was younger, his mistakes. He's letting me know him. So I'm like, I don't feel like it's love bombing now. Well. And him now, and his future and what he's looking for and what he wants to do in the future and whatever.
See, that's good. Not many people talk about that.
Yeah, what his ambitions and what he wants to accomplish and things like that. And I'm just, man, when I tell you, he don't, I'd be sitting there like.
See, but I think that is very important to talk about early on, in my opinion, because that way you guys are not wasting each other's time.
Right.
You guys can have very vast differences, etc.
Right.
So I personally like that. I know some people think differently, but
I think in the society now, a lot of it is just what's happening currently, what's happening right now.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, so far,
it sounds good.
Man,
so far.
And
as far as that conversation goes, if you guys talking about so many things early on, I'll tell you about a little experience that happened to me in Vegas. So we went out one night to a club, right? I think this was night one. We got ready, whatever. We went to the club, and we get there. We get a table, we're ordering our drinks, right? And the next thing you know, the waitress comes and says not to me, but to my cousin's wife and this other girl in our group. And she says, oh, these guys over there at the table bought you guys drinks. But the reason that they bought them those drinks is because they thought they were the single ones. Next to me was my cousin, and his wife was sitting across from her, whatever, right? So the guys come over and we correct them and we're like, oh, well, they're actually married. We are the single ones of the group, right? Me and this one other girl. So she's talking to one guy, I'm talking to another. And the guy, we start getting into very deep conversation.
Okay.
But I remember him telling me, he's like, man, I did not expect to get this deep. And that's what you guys were talking about. I think it's necessary personally because I'm not getting any older. We're all not getting any younger, right? So I think it's very important to have those questions. And I will say though, when I first asked him his age, I thought I heard 37. And so in conversation, he states his age again. And I'm like, wait, you're how old? And he goes, I'm 27. I'm like, oh.
So how old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay, so that's only a 8-year difference.
That's a lot, in my opinion. If so how younger than me.
Okay, so how old am I?
You tell us. How old
I'm 47.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's 36.
You're lying.
No. But he's like a young old man.
What?
I don't know if it's because he's from the South that like when he talks, he sounds like an old man.
I can see that, I guess.
You know, and but he's so 36.
Right.
So yeah, he's 11 years younger than me.
Wow. See, that's even more. I don't know if I could do that.
I feel like, you know, again, going back to age, because I'm in this like dating in this age group because like you date younger.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like for him, I don't feel like there's this big old age difference.
Right.
I think I've talked to gentlemen that were young, that in his age group,
mm-hmm.
and I can be like, I can tell you're fucking young.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've dealt with people who were older,
right,
and they fucking sound like they're in their 20s. You know, so to me,
yeah.
it's not really an age. It's like, what's your maturity level?
Right.
Like, are we on the same aspects of it?
Right. And I agree with that because people my age and older, I feel like their maturity level is just not up to par to where I would like it to be. So, but in my mind, I thought if they're younger, their maturity level is not going to be there. It's going to be non-existent.
No.
But it's not true. You're right. You're right.
I think, honestly, in this day and age, I think some of these younger people are fucking more mature than men my age. Which is unfortunate. Or even older.
I can see that.
Which is like even older. Right. But in the same level, though, I'm just be like, they're just not for me.
Right. I will say, though.
I had to move out my way for my man I got right now, baby.
I will give credit where credit is due. Conversation-wise, I think it was probably one of the best conversations I've had with anybody else. Like, mind you, like I've said before, I'm not out there in the dating world. I'm not looking for anybody. But
I think that's when they find you.
I guess so. Because
I wasn't looking either. Let me tell you. I mean, I always got to with my little eye. I'll look. But I was honestly, when I tell you, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself a break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just like not that I went through a lot of turmoil with old boy, because I just felt like it was 2.5 months, and I was just like, I barely could say like I like you,
right?
You know, like when I tell you the difference between that,
right,
and what this man has shown me now,
right?
Like, I'm like, how did I get here? Like, you know, what's that old Deborah? Was that Deborah? I swear to God, like, how did
I was just about to say that cue in the Deborah song. I swear to God.
Bro, that's how I feel right now.
Oh my God.
And then that's why I say this, man. That's why I say
nobody's supposed to be.
Right. Right. You know.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, and then, you know, like usually like my spidey senses would be going off or something. And especially because like he's a truck driver. Mm-hmm. So let me tell you. So I said, you know, I used to be in transportation for like 10 years. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know, I have my little thoughts about truckers. Mm-hmm. And so I was telling him like, but I don't want to like put you in this box, right? Because everybody's different. He's like, what did he's saying, really? Because I can have an opinion about some hairstylists. I said, I like you even more. Just because I know that you're going to be able to banter back with me.
Okay. I like that.
I like the banter. I like that he can talk shit too. Right. And not take it so serious and, you know, whatever.
But see, also, I have to give a little negative here to this guy that I met in Vegas, because coming back to his age, I do feel like he was pushing on getting a kiss for me or making out or whatever, because his boy and my girl were like heavily.
Well, shit, he's like, I'm trying to. Okay. that's
You try to get it,
but
too.
like,
I don't know you. Don't touch me.
yeah.
My conversation was great, but I didn't want to do anything besides
But
that.
it's your boundary,
Right.
right? But I mean, come on, like he met you, his boy met your girl. That was the first time y'all meeting. They didn't know each other. You didn't know him.
He's like,
so he's over there.
Even on the cheek. I'm like, no.
He's over there, like his buddy's over there busting slobs and got his hand in your girl's.
Good for him. Good for him.
He's probably
Not
like
for me.
He's probably like, damn, I got the wrong one. No. No. Who knows? I mean, but everybody, like, but I will applaud you for standing on your boundaries and your comfortability and be like, I don't give a fuck. She could be over there humping him. I don't care. That ain't me.
Right.
And stand by that shit.
Right. But other than that, it was a good night. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I like when you meet people like that. But no, that's why I say this one scares me a little bit because I'd be like, oof.
But come tonight too. We went to the Fuerza Regida concert. Okay, it was all right. I will say I like their music. For me personally, the concert was okay. I probably wouldn't go to another concert.
Okay.
And I think I only went to that concert just because the entire group wanted to go, and I was just being a team player. And we saw
them.
the guys again.
You saw them.
At the concert. And I do feel, and I don't know why, but I'm not the only one that saw this. Another person in our group saw this. I did feel like he was kind of nervous or intimidated or something to like approach me and say hi to me. Because his friend came up first. Well, his friend was in front of him.
Because he's probably feeling a little rejected.
Probably.
And you could, but it also depends on the rejection, right? Because if he was trying to go for it and been like, look, dude, I just met you. Right. I don't do that shit. Right. I don't know where your face been. Right. I don't know if you wash your face, you wash your little stanky hands when you pee and shit. Like, I don't know what you be doing.
And see, I brought it up to one of the girls in my group, and she's like, I noticed that. Like, I felt like he wasn't sure if he should go up to you and say hi to you or whatever. Maybe it was that the night before, but I mean, I felt like that should not have been an issue. It was, I don't know. I don't think it was that big of a thing for him not to
like he's 27 and you're 30, whatever. True. So it's like in some aspects, like at that age, like to just some younger people, they're probably look and be like, man, she's like not a cougar because you're still young, but like you already know what the fuck you want.
Right.
Where he's still dealing with girls that don't even
compliments on my outfit.
But he's dealing with girls that don't know how to wash their ass still.
Right. And they're probably so like giggly and whatever. Yeah, I get it.
But, I'd be a little intimidated.
You know what though? That's not the first time I've gotten that from some people. I've asked friends of mine that are women and guys, and both of them have said that maybe men can be intimidated by you. And I never understood why. I never understood that.
I've gotten that a lot.
And some people have said like maybe I'm not allowing them to be, I guess, I don't know, the men that I guess they should be, or
I don't know. You know what? So I have a homie who is married to one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I've known her since I was 15, and I've known they got together. He used to work with us. I've known him since I was 21. So he's known me for more than half my life. Mm-hmm. And he is this old school gangster.
Right.
And when I tell you, like, he's been around through my baby daddies, both of them, men that I've dated. And he'd be like, would you quit dating these weak ass men? You know what kind of queen you are? And you dealing with these like because I am a strong woman,
right,
and I have a strong personality and a strong just vibrance about me. He was just like, you keep dealing with these weak men because I keep lowering my vibration to accommodate them, just so I could be in their field instead of dealing with a man in my field. So I said, I'm gonna quit doing that shit.
I can see that.
So it's like, just because like you see a dude and whatever, like I did that for Naz's father, and after him, I said I would never do that again. And so like now I think in these last,
would that mean like kind of giving them the benefit of the doubt type of thing?
I think lately I would try to look for good.
Okay.
Knowing that I'm just like, but I'm also gonna be quick to be like,
right.
I don't like that.
Right.
Or
that's not for me.
Or because that's just who you are. Right. Like when I dated Derek and he was an introvert and I am so not an introvert.
No, she's not.
And it's okay. Like I was okay if you're not an introvert and I'm an extrovert, like, okay, where's the compromise? Mm-hmm. And when I realized that there was no compromise, well, his compromise, our compromise were two different compromises. Right. Your definition and my definition of a compromise was clearly different. Right. So it was okay to walk away from that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it was just like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm okay. I don't want to be in that. Right. So I think when you get older or whatever, you have to learn.
You kind of know more what you want.
Yeah. What your compromise is going to be, or what your boundaries are going to be.
I think that's true. I think
so. And I think you just have to be like realistic, mm-hmm. and honoring that. And sometimes it might be hard.
Sometimes I felt like maybe what I want or whatever is to appear and people can't
meet the guy up there. Okay. You know what I mean? Like it's not that it's up there. If that's the shit that you're looking for, mm-hmm. then there. I only say that because this motherfucker got me out here like, bruh.
And again, not that I'm putting myself out there, but these situations just randomly happen.
Right. Well, when I tell you I went looking, I was fucking over here on the lesbian side. And I don't even think he knows that. I wasn't even supposed to be on the dating app. I had deleted my whole fucking thing. Yeah. I wasn't even supposed to be on there. I went on there on some jokey joke shit.
Right. But I didn't know that that friend option still came in even though you were.
Yeah, if you're like looking for friendship, if they're looking in that category of friendships, mm-hmm. then you see both girls and guys.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
That makes sense.
Because when I was on there, I was like, I think you have to answer like if you're open to like friends, okay, or some shit. I don't even know. Honestly, when I tell you I wasn't on the dating app on the fucking purpose of dating, right, and looking for anybody, and then this man, mm-hmm. and now it's just like,
now she's all giggly,
bitch. I done make him pregnant. No, you had my baby. No, no, he is taking me for a loop because I'm just like. You know what? This is why I say he makes me nervous because he makes me feel soft. Where I'm just like,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. So he must be a strong.
So we gonna see. And granted, this
manly man.
Yes.
From the south.
When I tell you masculine, but not masculine as in like controlling.
Right.
Masculine where he gives me my space.
I don't know.
Somebody looking through the window. Sorry. We got visitors. We got visitors. Hi. Hi. Oh, sweet. Wait, the police come in here now. I can't even see. Hold on. We are working on it. We're actually doing it on our phone. So I can't really see what the comments are. Hold on.
I forgot my niece and nephew were coming over.
Okay.
Oh, there's comments?
I think so. Is it genuine or is it just the now?
Oh, new.
Oh,
just new.
My son's trying to get a hold of me.
Mom.
Oh, I'm on a goddamn live. The mom.
Is it genuine or is it just new?
Right. I feel, again, that could be wrong.
Wait, to what though? What's that comment to?
if it's, I think I'm assuming, like the connection, maybe, is that what you mean by that?
I'm a little
I don't know.
confused.
I'm assuming. I don't know. For me, it's just like, uh,
But when is he gonna come back?
he comes back next week. When I tell you, my son was making fun of me because I put his name on my calendar, and I put his name and I say return, like
Like he's coming home from battle.
coming back. He is gonna be in a
That's
battle.
great.
Yeah, no, it's he comes back next week, and then, and you know, this whole like being a trucker and being gone for weeks, and some people like my girlfriend was just like, how's that gonna work, you know, whatever. And it's just like, who are you like, do you know my schedule? Like, it sucks in moments like yesterday.
Okay.
I mean, granted, that was this is still very new and whatever, but like,
Mhm.
if we were more serious,
Mhm.
and I had my son's birthday party and whatnot yesterday, like, I'd want him to have been there, you
Right.
know? And
What are you saying? When Jess was talking about dude.
dude, yeah, I feel like it's genuine. Because when I tell you, like, we be talking about some crazy stuff. He be FaceTiming me in the most random fucking places.
I don't know. I mean, I trust her judgment,
So,
but I will say, I think it's harder for me to pinpoint whether someone is being genuine when I'm like first meeting them or talking to them or whatever. Like this guy's conversation was good, but it's not like it was nice and refreshing, but it didn't. And
it didn't alter her to
Right.
want to kiss him.
And I'll say this: we did exchange numbers, so we have each other's phone numbers.
Okay.
But it didn't like it didn't want to like, yes, I want to see him again, you know.
Yeah.
And if he asks, well, probably not because we live in two different states. He doesn't live in Vegas, though. That's where I met him. He lives in California.
Okay.
But that's besides the point. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just different in that aspect. It's a little harder for me, or I think I have something that blocks that.
You have more walls up.
Yes, I have more walls up for sure. I'll admit that.
I mean, my walls are still up, but I'm telling you, when I try to keep my walls up with him,
he's knocking him down with boulders.
Man, I just be like, man, like, bitch, you a gangster. Like, fuck. Like, hold on, wait a minute. No, I'm telling you, he just puts me in this like soft space. Mm-hmm. And not like, you know, oh, here, take my money. Like, none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just all conversation. It's just the energy he's giving me right now. But we'll see. Like,
right, we will see.
And again,
we will see.
But you never know, because the next podcast that'll be like this motherfucker here, or it'll be like, bitch, I'm in love. You know, it can go either way.
Right.
And I say, like, at the end of the day, with everything that I have going on, it's not like I have fucking thousands of men, quality men banging on my door to, like, you know,
take you out,
right, and shit like that. And granted, I also was not like, I'm not looking for that. Like, I'm cool.
Right.
I just don't want to deal with the drama. Mm-hmm. I don't want to deal with none of that shit. So for him to like just burst into my life like this, and I'm like, where you come from?
Like, let's see where this goes.
Where you coming from? You know, right. and the consistency of his attention. Mm-hmm. And you know, and when I tell you, like, if I text him,
right away,
ASAP. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker will pick up the phone while he's sleeping. And I'm like, dude, you're sleeping. I'm gonna hang up. No, don't hang up. Don't hang up. I'm
half
like,
asleep and shit.
Right, you're half asleep. Like, bruh. And so I'm like, I'm gonna call you later. Right. Okay. And then, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's just nice. One of those things. So we'll see. We shall see. We'll see where it goes. To be continued, you know.
Continued.
Yeah, when I tell you, like, the Deborah Cox, yeah.
When you said it, I was literally thinking it was at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I sent him a video where it was just like, man, I'm a gangster. Like, where you go? Who sent you? Who's sending me out? Who's sending me out? Devil. You know, like, it's one of those, like,
right. I think this is interesting.
Very interesting, because I was not looking for it. I was not expecting this.
Right.
You know, and like I said, but my thing is just the words that he uses, the words that he's coming at me, the energy that he brings to the table. Like it's I'm open to see where this can go. Yeah, he has me like
sounds like he has her on his finger.
Man, one of them fingers. No, the big finger. No,
there we go. You heard it here first.
No. So we'll see when he comes back next weekend. We'll have more time,
right,
to be in each other's space, and then because like this could be a fantasy in my head. Right, which I don't think it is, but like this could be like my own little fantasy. I actually have to talk myself out of going crazy.
And what do you mean by that?
So like it's quick to talk yourself into
doing something.
No, like let's say he doesn't pick up my call.
Okay.
So it's quick to be like, is he really sleeping? Is he talking to another bitch? Who's he FaceTiming? Why didn't he pick up my call? Whole time the motherfucker sleep. But because I can't physically see him or on a daily basis or whatever, like it's so quick for those thoughts to go into that type of space.
So automatically you think that?
No. No, not automatically. But like if an hour or two go by, I'd be like,
hey, girl, you need to go church a little more.
No. Like after like 2 hours. But this is the thing. So if I get those kind of thoughts, I'd be like, why ain't you fucking call me back? Is he really asleep? And then literally within like 20 minutes, it'll be like, hey, babe, I was asleep. What's up? Are you good? I'd be like, you don't want me to be crazy? It's not that I want to be crazy, but I'm telling you, just because of my past, and whatever, it's just like
that kind of comes out.
It comes out a little bit that I have to be like,
right. You got to reel it back in. Reel it back in.
Because I don't want the mistakes of, or not even the trauma of the men in my past to be hindered on him because he didn't do it. Like I have to give him trust because he's never betrayed my trust.
Right.
He hasn't gained it neither. But it's almost kind of like you start off with an A. Now it's your job to keep the A.
True.
Because like you haven't done anything.
That's a good way to put it.
You haven't done anything to mistrust you. It's almost like I'm a Pisces too. So like I love you already. Like not in love, but like I love you already. Right. But now you got to show me why I should stay loving you. Or on the flip side of that, some people will be like, "Oh no, you got to earn my love. You got to do this. You got to, whatever." So like, it's the same.
I mean, either way, I think both parties have to.
It's the same. It's really the same. It's just you're looking at it half full or you're looking at it half empty.
That's true.
So it's kind of like either fill my cup with honesty and reassurance and whatever. Right. Or I'm gonna have the cup already full because I come in with a full cup. So you're gonna keep my cup full? You're gonna help me keep my cup full, or you just gonna take from it? So that's how I look at it.
We'll see.
So we'll see.
Dot.
Yeah, I know. To be determined. But he met Mo already because Mo dropped me off to meet him.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because I had Mo drop me off because I didn't want to Uber.
Oh, to the Florida meeting.
Yeah, to the meetup. Yeah. I went to the truck stop. So I was like, I don't want to look like a little truck stop coochie. Shit. So Mo dropped me off. And then I was just like, well, like he's here, Mo's here. So I'm like, well, let me introduce them, right? So I introduced them and then for me, I was like, but I didn't want to be rude because like he's right here. Right. And if you are gonna be with me, like this is my son at the end of the day.
Right.
So I was just like, hey, Mo, this is, whatever. And so, like, what I did like is that he wasn't just like, oh, hey, what's up? And then close the door. He was just like, hold on. He walked around the whole car. And then Mo got out the car and shook his hand and gave him like a half a hug. And he was like, nice to meet you, young man.
No way.
Whatever. And I was like,
wow, that's different. Okay. I've heard of that before.
Yeah. So I was just like,
usually someone probably just waves
or whatever, and then just kind of close the door. No, he made sure to be like,
Mr. 30-something-year-old.
Right. I was like,
so you know what? That's the Southern. Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the Southern in him. I believe it.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
Well, there won't be any we'll see on my end. Because that is a dead end. But on a positive note, I got a new tattoo.
Oh,
It's an airplane with the heart at the end.
I seen that. I seen your tattoo.
I love
That's
travel.
cute.
And I'll definitely be going back to Vegas and California for sure.
I want to go to Cali. I've never been to Cali. So I want to go to Cali.
It. I don't know which one I love more, but I love both equally. I'm already thinking of going back to the same restaurant I've been going to.
Let me put y'all on some too.
Ooh.
So
give us your wisdom.
So in regards to like flights, maybe I shouldn't give it to y'all because then I don't, man, like I don't want everybody like buying my shit.
What?
So I'm gonna share it. So in looking at flights going to Orlando, we were supposed to be leaving July 5th.
Okay.
So I started looking round trip. I started looking one way and whatnot, and so I go on Google flights, and then I look on Expedia and Priceline and all those other ones, right? So flights going to Orlando for July 5th, everything was like $450, $500. And if you wanted like with a connecting flight, you're looking at $300 on Frontier. And that was like a 6-hour.
Frontier. I hate Frontier. I flew Frontier to Vegas. Never again. Mind you, my ticket was more expensive on Frontier flying to Vegas than flying United out of LA back home to Chicago.
Yeah.
And they charge more. Frontier charges more for a check bag for less pounds. United only charged me, I think it was $40 for the normal 50-pound weight. And then Frontier charged me like $70, $75 for a 40-pound bag. And I get there, I'm checking in, and my bag was, I think, 46 pounds. I was like, so I had to take stuff out of my suitcase and put it in. I just had like a purse. I had to stuff some shit in my purse. It was the worst experience ever. Oh, I hated it so much.
Yeah, no. I mean, Frontier is like another Spirit, right? So there's
and you know what? You're getting. I actually like Spirit better than Frontier.
Yeah. I didn't really fly. I didn't fly Frontier much. I always just would fly Spirit. I would do Spirit, yeah. So anyway, so then Google pops up this little window and says, well, if you're interested in leaving July 4th, you can leave out of Rockford and fly to Orlando. There's a smaller airport in Orlando. And I was looking at the one way was like 65. So I'm like, so I clicked on it. So 65 going. And I think and then I did the reverse search for like Friday. So they don't have flights every day. So like, that's why they didn't have flights on Sunday, but they had flights on July 4th. And then the return flights, they had flights on Friday and flights on Saturday. So I'm like, well, let me do Friday. That was 95. So I'm like, okay, so now, and they're nonstop.
Not bad.
Okay, wait. So then I did round trip, 135. 135 round trip tickets nonstop out of Rockford, going to Orlando.
And so, but then Rockford has, or what airline is that? Or is that
so it was Allegiant, which I think is under United.
Oh, okay.
But they're their own whatever, but I think they're under the United umbrella.
No way.
Yeah. So I was just like, shit, where else you go? I think they go to Vegas.
I go to Rockford a lot as it is.
And you know what? Parking. So they only have 4 gates in Rockford. It's a very small airport. And my flight was at 10:15. We got there at 9:10. When I tell you we were by the gate by like 9:20. It was like nobody there.
Of course, Rockford.
Nobody going. And
I thought Stephanie got married in Vegas with that picture she posted showing the ring. Like fake. So no, I did not get proposed to in Vegas. That was a friend, the girl in the group that we were with. Her boyfriend proposed to her that night. It was not me. No way.
She just wanted y'all to be clicking on it.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So congrats to her.
Congratulations. Yeah, no. So yeah. So if you're looking for flights, I know they only go to certain destinations.
Okay.
They don't go everywhere. So, but I'm just saying, if it's something that's an airport to look out.
I need to look into that.
Because when I tell you, I was like, because we were about to drive. Right. We were about to drive to Orlando, and when I seen that shit, I'm like, book it. And the airport in Orlando, it was a smaller airport. It wasn't the big one. I mean, it was great. It was fucking great. I was like, the parking was $8 a day.
No way.
So I didn't even have to get nobody to drive us or whatever. It was $8 a day
And then
to go. And
that was not bad at all.
it turned out to be a really good.
So like, I assume they still charge you to check bags, or you guys didn't check?
Yeah, so I did only one check bag, and that was one thing I did learn.
What?
So like I booked the bag when I booked the flight.
Okay.
Right. So I think I paid $80 for that check bag. So then and it was like 50 pounds was the weight.
$80?
$80. But I was like, I can't complain. I mean, $80 each way. But hold on. So this is another trick that I'm gonna end up doing now is that wait to buy your bag the night before when you check in for your flight. Because when I fucking went to go check in the night before, the fucking bag that I just paid $80 for was now like $45.
No way.
I was like, you motherfucker.
I thought it was because I know day of is more expensive.
Yeah, but no.
I wouldn't think
when I did the check-in, like at the airport, it would have been more expensive.
Right.
But like there, like checking in, I'm like, you don't fucking lower the goddamn price.
I need to look at the Rockford Airport. So I wouldn't mind driving there and then flying out of there wherever I'm going.
Yeah, it just depends. I know they have a flight. I think they have a flight going to Vegas. So I was looking at, but again, there's only certain dates that they do. I know you ain't. I know you fucking lying.
That's not bad at all. My dog's over there licking her and shit.
This motherfucker did a whole fucking stretch. Bitch.
Thank God he hasn't been barking this whole time. Someone new is here. But I had a blast on my trip. I cannot wait to take another one.
Yeah. I wanna, yeah.
I was sad, and I'm still sad that I'm back home and working and whatever. I can't wait. I need another vacation already.
No, I can't wait for an actual vacation. So we're supposed to be going to the Dominican Republic in December.
Again?
Yeah. One of my other friends is having her 50th birthday. And we're like, wherever you want to go. And she's like, I'm going back to the DR, bitch. I'm like, okay. But we're probably going to stay at a different hotel, but still the DR. So we're probably going to go in December. But I'm like,
that's so nice.
I'm itching. Like,
so I'm thinking, I don't know if it's going to happen, but for my birthday in October, I'm thinking I want to do a solo trip. And I want to go to Colorado and go to the Rocky Mountain. Okay. And spend it there. I've already Googled where I could stay or whatever and car rental and all that. So I don't know. It's not a for sure thing, but it's something that I'm thinking about for sure. Yeah.
I want to go, I don't know where. I want to go somewhere. But now we fucking started football season. So
and she's busy as hell with all these fucking sports.
Yeah, but that was also part of the whole conversation in regards to oh boy being a trucker. And I'm just like, it's perfect.
You're gone. I'm busy all the time.
Right. And then I don't have to just whenever he gets into town, I just have to make sure that the weekend that he is coming into town, that I'm there to be like, here, bitch. But yeah, no. So, but yeah, I want to travel prior to this December trip.
Right.
So maybe I'll go.
Traveling on Vegas. My brain. You should.
She lives in Vegas. So maybe I'll go to Vegas and see her or something. Maybe me and him will take a trip somewhere.
And I will say, although I did gamble a little bit of my own money, there was this one night where I went to the Russian roulette table because my friend was playing. And I was sitting next to this guy, and this guy started talking to me, whatever. He's this older gentleman who was from, I forgot, I think he said he was from Ohio, but had lived in Tennessee for 40 years or whatever. And it was nice, whatnot. And he was betting, and he's like, give me a number. So whatever. He was I was choosing numbers for him. And he's like, if I hit, I'll split the winnings with you. And he split the winnings with me. All right. Oh, I love that.
Hey, my man.
It was so fun.
That's nice.
If you have not experienced Vegas, you have to at least once in your life. I think.
I agree. I feel like that about New Orleans.
Oh, I still want to go to New Orleans.
Maybe for my birthday.
You always go for your birthday, girl.
Because that's for Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's true. I forget about that.
I'll be 47 again.
Mardi Gras. That sounds so fun.
We should go in February. It's in February.
Go to the French Quarter.
Yeah. Well, it's in February, so we can go to Mardi Gras for my birthday.
I would love to try the food out there. I've never had crawfish, and I don't know how I feel about trying crawfish, but
to me, it's like a cross between a small lobster and shrimp. It's like a shrimp trying to be a lobster, but didn't make it. That's how I feel about it. So you get like this much meat. You gotta do so much work, and you get like this much meat out of that little thing.
Mhm.
Like it's just too much work for me. I prefer.
I'll take the shrimp. I'll eat the crawfish. I'll eat everything else.
Some raw oysters down there.
I'm not.
Don't get me wrong. They have grilled oysters, and we found one place that actually had really good oysters, but I like them raw. And then they found one place down there that had a happy hour.
Mhm.
So they were $1 an oyster. And when I tell you they were so fresh, they clean it right in front of you. So I was just like, yeah, they're taking it out the bags. What do they call it? Shucking it or whatever.
Yeah. I heard
And they're cleaning it and they put it right there and doing all of that. So I'm just like, oh,
so good.
Yeah, no. New Orleans is one of my
follow this guy on TikTok. He's from New Orleans, but I think he said he's from like the southern part of New Orleans or Louisiana, but he has this accent.
Oh man,
I cannot get over it. I love it.
I be making fun of this guy's accent all the time.
And how they use like French words to like
say certain things. Or Creole.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Creole down there. Yeah, I just be like, baby. Yeah, baby. I know.
Exactly how this guy talks.
Like, come on, baby. Yeah.
Oh my god, I wish I.
So, I just love a man with an accent. You know. So
we're gonna go somewhere.
We do.
Sometime.
We have to go somewhere
together because you've been like a bazillion times.
To New Orleans?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that place.
He's basically a fucking native.
Come on, baby. I could talk like
from Louisiana.
No, I like that. I mean, I want to go to new places too, though. Like, I do want to go to Colorado. I want to go to Montana. Like, I want to see.
Montana's on my bucket list.
Like, I am getting old to the point where, like, I want to go places and even try to maybe even hike. Like, I don't like hiking. But I love hiking. I don't like this shit because then I see birds and I'm like, what happens if we fall? And what happens if we get stuck? Or what happens if all these things? But I'm getting to the point where, like, don't get me wrong. I still want to be but I also want, like, to see what else is out there other than the nightlife. You know what I mean?
There's so much more out there. Honestly, I hope I make this trip happen for myself, but I cannot wait to at least someday get to the mountains in Colorado.
Yeah, I want to go. I even want to go to what's that, Yellowstone?
Yes.
Like, I want to do all of that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
a couple friends up in there.
I would want to like do this like hiking thing so we can go explore those things. I just be like, it's fun. I don't gotta use my own legs.
It's so fun and peaceful and just
right. So I be seeing the sceneries and I be seeing the pictures and I'm just to the point where like I think I'm getting to that point where like I don't mind doing the shit and then being asleep by 10 o'clock. Like I'm okay.
That's exactly right.
You know, but you still gotta give me some.
That's me. See, I can go without that.
No, I need a little bit. And I don't have to have it all the time.
You can't see.
Yeah, my computer went down. Sorry. But yeah.
Is this meant?
I don't know. I don't know.
Never mind.
We're doing it a little different today because our Wi-Fi wasn't working on our laptop. So we're working off of the telephone, which I think is great. You know, we're not lagging. We're not doing none of that shit. But like, we can't see really exactly what
comments that just came in.
The comments are saying at the moment. So my laptop just went on the computer.
Tiny.
So sorry if we didn't get to answer, but I'll rewatch it and it's, we'll answer.
Comment below in the comments. I'll answer there when I see it.
Things like that.
But it's been fun.
It's been fun. Hopefully next month, it'll be August. The kids will be going back to school.
Yes.
Which is crazy seeing all these like school supplies and your daughter.
She's going to be in her senior year of high school. She already took her she did a senior photo shoot in June. We just got some supplies for school. And yeah, she's already looking into prom, what kind of prom dress she wants.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And it's going to be college. She still wants to do veterinary medicine. So I'm happy about that. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm going to have legally an adult.
They're adults-ish. They're adults-ish.
Child-ish.
Yeah. No. But no, it's good that to allow them to like not have the pressure of being a full adult. You know. So no. But yeah, August is coming. It's gonna be coming up sooner than we want because to me that's the end of my summer.
I honestly I love the summer, but I cannot wait for the fall and everything that brings.
I like no.
She's like, no,
leave me all this hot. Leave me all the heat.
You see, that's how I always used to be, and I still love summer, but I cannot wait for the fall.
I can appreciate each season for its own little time. Like it's summertime. Let me enjoy the summer. You know, like I'm still trying to get out to Pier 31. I'm trying to be on the beach and listen to some music and be a little drunk. You know what I'm saying?
I was at the beach yesterday.
You know, like I haven't made it out to the beach yet this year. You know, so like
I loved it.
I want to make time to go out to the beach. I want to make time to go out to my camping place. I want to, you know, now that we started football, it's like I feel like my summer's over.
One thing I do want to do, well, I will do it in the fall too, probably, but before summer's over, I want to catch the sunrise at the beach. At least once this summer, by myself.
That's too early for me.
I want to go so bad. No. See it. Come up.
Oh,
I love it.
I might make it if you give me food.
I'll have coffee.
I don't do coffee.
Oh, that's right.
I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee.
Girl doesn't drink coffee. Oh my God.
I'll do tequila at 6 in the morning.
I visited so many coffee shops on my trip. I loved it.
I don't do coffee, yeah. So that's why I gotta go to the bars. I can be like, what kind of tequila do you carry? Sure. Yeah, no.
I love it.
But yeah, we'll be back in August. We'll confirm the date. Hopefully we'll be back on Saturday because Sundays.
Oh yeah, today's Sunday. I forgot.
Yeah.
Back to work tomorrow.
Man, when I tell you the scheduling is crazy. Like I actually have to work tomorrow at the salon. Usually Mondays are my day off and I actually have to work.
Really?
Yeah, I will say I've moved to my new place. I've been there for about 3 months now. And
3 months already?
Yeah. And it's been a blessing. When I tell you, like I feel like I've gotten busier.
That's good.
It's just good energy. Like you know, this is the thing. Like away from
change is good. Change is
so. Like in regards to like church today, I was having thoughts and I was there because he was going through his sermon. And you know, sometimes people find Jesus when they're in a really tough state.
Right.
And I was just like, I was sitting there looking and I'm looking at my kids and I'm looking at the people around. I'm like we didn't find him I didn't start going to church because I was like, God help me. I just went because I was grateful. Like I'm in a good space, like business, my kids, like not really caring about the outside world other than in my bubble. Like whatever's happening out there is happening out there and just I'll deal with that as I deal with it. But like for me, like I'm in a really good
really good to hear.
You know, like I don't
positive.
There's always like drama that's stirring but it doesn't affect me. Like I just be like
same.
You know, but like no, but like in regards to my kids and my mom and like my immediate family and like how I'm feeling and business and everything, I'm like
top tier.
I'm like, you know, I'm okay. Like I'm good. I am good.
That's great.
Like so, you know, sometimes you got to cut some people off to like to move forward because you outgrow people.
Move on from things that are holding you back.
Yeah.
It feels so good to do that, honestly.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay.
We're in our positive era.
Yeah. I'm like, bitch, I'm in a senora era, okay? So I'm like, I'm baking too. This bitch is planting fucking plants and shit.
All the time.
I'm baking bread. Bitch, I just got me my sourdough fucking little kit, okay? Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
So I'm just like, I'm all lady.
I don't think I'm ever going to bake it. It takes way too much time.
No, that's why I want to. Like, that brings me peace. Like, I'm just like, okay.
I'll stick to my gardening. And
I don't like gardening.
And my plants. I'll stick to that.
So that's something. But everybody find whatever your little hobby is.
Yeah.
So like yours is planting. Clearly mine is making bread. I don't know how the fuck that ended up being that. But like, yeah. I was so excited when I got my box. I'm like, I got my little sourdough.
I thought about it. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that one's for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. You know, we'll see. I got it. Now I gotta try it. But I love bread though. Like I love
sourdough is really, really good.
And then I have this jalapeno cheddar being stuck in my brain.
My friend made jalapeno cheddar. before or something else.
Yeah. So
And since I won't make it, there's this bakery by my job where I go and buy it, and they even sell like mini personal loaves.
yeah,
So I'll buy the mini personal loaf
Yeah.
for myself.
I want the
I'll eat
big
it
one.
same day.
I hope my freaking thing is as big as your watermelon. Like I want bread. I love bread. No, and then like you hear all that shit about food. Like, did you see? I've seen a video. I think I shared it. It was it was an ice cream bar from Nestle, an ice cream sandwich bar. This man put it on the grill. So you would think you put an ice cream bar on the grill that it would have like melted.
Yeah.
It got soft, but it didn't melt. It just fucking got charred. It charred. It burnt. Bro, there was so many chemicals in that ice cream bar
No way.
that it did not melt. Like you know how you leave ice cream out, it's gonna melt. No, it fucking got soft, but it didn't drip, and it just got black.
That's so.
So that's how many chemicals that fucking ice cream bar had that we're eating. Yeah, crazy.
That's so weird. I've never heard about that.
Yeah, other little fucking fruit that's like bendable and shit like that. Like, I haven't come across some fake fruit or nothing yet, but we'll see.
I'm like so stunned right now.
Yeah, I was watching the video. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
It doesn't melt.
It was not melting.
That's so weird.
It just fucking got black. It was charred. It was charring. Like why? And it was like 250 degrees. Like he showed you, he was recording the shit. It wasn't. I didn't look like AI, but I was just like, get the fuck.
That's so weird. I cannot even believe that right now.
All right. But we coming up to. I think it's time.
Yeah.
We've been talking now. Y'all got caught up. We got caught up. So hopefully.
I hope to travel more this year, hopefully before the year's over.
Yeah.
And more positive things to come. And if there's any more updates on
your end?
On my end. I'll update you next month.
Right. August. I mean, the kid, like I said, we got a lot of things coming up. The kids are going back to school. We still got, I didn't even mention the damn comedy show that I posted. We'll bring that up next time because hopefully I'll have some comedy news for you. Hopefully, fingers crossed, send me a prayer. And then we'll get into some more shit.
Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.
All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. We're out.